Avery joined RLC in the fall of 2018, his grade 10 year. He came to us from the wilds of Brampton. And I don't see Larry here, but I know that he's going to get to watch it at some point. So hi, Larry. Right? You're going to share this with your dad? Yeah, good. So during the fall of 2018, Gus, who is my son, for those of you who don't know, he was 3 at the time. And the two of us got to teach a drama course for about 6 weeks. And while I quickly learned lots about the cohort that Avery is a part of, they were always talking about this elusive Leckie. And they were saying and telling me stories and saying, Avery Leckie. And I'd be like, who is Leckie? And they'd be like, come on, Miss Daly, get with it. And I actually never met Avery in the year of 2018-19. But to be fair, I wasn't actually working at the school. So, however, in the fall of 2019, it was a different story and our worlds collided. And I quickly learned who Avery Leckie was, as I had the pleasure of teaching him, coaching him, and maybe driving him crazy here and there. But I got to see him grow and learn over the course of the year, and I also got to learn from him. So I want to share a few things that I got to learn. So while Avery and some other people in our course learned the perils of overloading a boat on our overnight at Skeleton Lake.
Do I have to log on?
Yeah. Sorry. Welcome to my life. So backing up, while Avery and others learned the perils of overloading a boat on our overnight at Skeleton Lake, I learned that Avery was a good friend to his peers as he helped set up camp and laughed despite the cold temperatures and the wet feet. While he learned to execute an awesome drop step and box out under the net, I learned that he's passionate about playing hard and always showing sportsmanship on the court. While he learned and explored his desire to become head prefect, I learned from his peers and teachers, and I quote, Avery Leckie is super nice, has been a great mentor to me and is friendly to everybody, and he's not scared to stick up for his peers. I also learned, I quote, he's a calm, open-minded person who genuinely cares for others and RLC. I also learned, I quote, when Avery is faced with challenges, he is a great problem solver and can see things from different perspectives. This year, while Avery has learned that the world can throw us lots of curveballs that we don't expect and have any control over, and yet still have to deal with, and he has done so with grace, I have learned that I talk a lot with my hands. So without fail, in every prefect meeting, whether it's in person or on Zoom, every time I look up, Avery is mirroring me and doing whatever I do with my hands. And he's got this big grin on his face. He likes to make me smile. And for that, I really appreciate it. Avery, I really value learning from you. And today, I look forward to hearing from what you have to say and all of your words. No pressure, buddy. Especially because you're leading your peers through this daunting task. You're the first. You're the head prefect. You're setting up the scene for the rest of the year for everybody else who's going to share their thoughts and their ideas in front of your whole community. And I'm really proud of you for taking that first step. So thank you, Avery, for all that you continue to share with us. And I look forward to this morning.
Thank you for saying my whole kind of speech for me in so many words. I guess I'll get right into it. Good morning and good evening to all. I know we have a lot of international students in here. My name is Avery Leckie, and again, as Ms. Daly said, as the head prefect, I've been given this amazing opportunity to share my talk first. Thank you, Mr. Vogt, for giving me the utmost anxiety that I can have. Through my history of education, I've never been exposed to a community such as Rosso. Growing up, I moved from school to school with no true foundation of friendship and peer bonding. And there was always a tone set at school where the staff would never truly care of the well-being of a student. With this, I've kept to myself at school and stayed in my shell. With the move to RLC, I was able to build a sense of community, as everybody has been, I've been able to build friendships that last a lifetime. From friends that I still go to school with here to prior students such as Alex McPherson, my roommate of 2 years, Ibrahim. I know I'll keep in contact with those guys for forever. Jaretti, I know you wanted me to throw you in this, so here you are. I've been able to find who I am as a person, whether that's who I am, who I want to be, and who I want to be portrayed as. I've been able to find who I truly want to be, who I want to be, and how I want to leave a message, how I want to be seen as, hence my position as head prefect. I want to leave a message for all students that even if you come from the middle of, let's say, Brampton, and you're not too happy with your education beforehand, you're able to kind of build yourself up, and there's always new opportunities for you. I moved from a 51% average at a public high school in the middle of Brampton, where I grew up, to coming here and becoming an honor student within a few years. And I've been blessed to have staff as well as friends to kind of push me along the way. And I just wanted to leave everybody with a quick quote. And this is from my prefect speech when we were voting last year online. I know I have a lot of shoes to fill, or big shoes to fill, and this is relating to Melissa, our prior head prefect, but it's the way that I'll be able to do it. And so I just want to leave that with everybody. You may have shoes to fill, but it's how you fill it. That's the unique part of who you are. And that is my personal brand.
I still hear clapping, Avery, so I'm just down the hall, so I'm just letting it die out. Avery Leckie, thank you so much for that, my friend. Thank you for bringing us back to who we are and what we are, and to our community. I'm sorry that you had to contrast that with past experiences in education that are negative. But I'm so grateful that you feel that you were able to have the chance to be pushed and to grow into who you are, and to leave or arrive at this point having a strong sense of what's important to you. What struck me about the words you said is that your behaviors and actions speak to who you are, and that's how you want to be remembered. And Avery Leckie, you exhibit that, and thank you for that. That's a wonderful level of leadership, and we're indebted to you for it. I know personally, I see you walking down the path. I'm going to intersect. I'm going to catch just a bit of Avery Leckie. It makes my day just a tiny bit better, and sometimes profoundly better. I appreciate you. Thanks so much, Avery. Thanks for the great start to this.